Alright folks, so here we are. Let's go over a few of these settings I mentioned earlier. Like I said, sorry about the wind. Go into safety, okay? First thing, you want to make sure that you got, I like brake. It means that bypass. It'll bypass detected things. Make sure you're in normal mode. If you're in sport, you're not going to have any obstacle avoidance, okay? I'm guessing you would want to disable sideways flight because it doesn't have those side sensors. If you're doing some really risky stuff, you'd want to turn that off. Max altitude 400 feet. Return to home, we've got that set at 300. We're going to set that at about 300 feet. And then our stuff's good there. Control. Let's go into find my drone. I haven't actually looked at that yet. Okay, so there we go. It is tracking it, so that's good. Control, you want to go into that real quick and make sure you're in Imperial if you're in the States. Target scanning is on, I like that. I'll show you guys why real quick. Phone charging, turn that on, and that should stay on. Phone charging should stay on. Let's see, sometimes it seems like it wants to turn off on me. Let's see if it's still on. Phone charging is still on. Okay, good. You have to turn that on every time. So I'll show you about this tracking thing real quick. You see that dot on me? So let's go ahead and take off. Like I said, it's super windy.
The home point
Sorry about the wind, guys.
Please check it on the map.
But anyhow, this target scanning. Rotate the gimbal down. Now all you have to do is click on me, and it's gonna do me there. And then I can hit active track, trace, okay? And then I can go ahead, hang on a sec. Active track, trace. Probably doesn't like my altitude. Let's go a little bit higher. Active track, trace, go. Okay, now it's tracking me. Now all I have to do is just walk around and it's gonna follow me. And it's really cool when you have that turned on up here. See, you're going into, let's go into here. Where was it? Where was it? It was under controls, right? Target scanning, there it is. So every time it sees a target, so we can stop that right now, get out of that mode completely. Every target it sees, whether it be a car, so let's take it over to my car real quick. See that? It automatically pinpoints my car, which is super cool. It's really neat. And there I am right there. It pinpoints me. And all you gotta do is click on me. So awesome, so great. If you have a channel, a YouTube channel, or anything where you want to track an object, you just hit active track and it traces it. And then parallel kind of goes from the side. But yeah, it'll go right into trace, and now it's getting me. Go. It's on me right now. And click out of that, and the drone will just follow me around. Just remember, you don't have any sideways obstacle avoidance. So just be in a relatively clear area. But anyhow, let's exit out of that. Let's stop the target tracking. Okay. And then I also like to go into video mode. Now we're in video mode. So that's better, a better sight. If you have your camera set to 4:3, it's gonna narrow your field of view like that. So let's go ahead and open our field of view back up. Let's cruise over here. And we will know exactly how long this flight is because I am going to record the whole thing like this. Let's go over to this dam. Right now we're in normal flight mode. And all this stuff is just being sent directly to my phone at 1080p. So I don't have to worry about uploading this video or anything like that. And you guys are going to see exactly what I see. Okay, so I'll try to keep it relatively smooth for you. We're still in normal mode. I'm going to back up. I'm at 183 feet, so I should be higher than pretty much anything. And this is all sent directly to the phone, to my electronic device from the drone. This isn't being recorded at all right now, other than on screen record on my phone, which is super cool. So let's go head out here and see what kind of distance we can get and still have a really good picture and everything for you guys. Right now we're doing 25 miles an hour. We've got a huge headwind right now. So we're going with the wind right now, so going out there is going to be no issue. It would be coming back that would be a real bummer. So we're going to watch our battery real close. We're at 82% right now. See how far we can get. Right now we have 5 bars, 6 bars, so we're good there. Looks like we got some hay bales out here. We have no trees that are super high, so I'm going to bring my altitude down to about 200 feet. And right now we're at 2,000. We still have a full 5 bars. We just dropped down to 4 for a second. And we're just going to see what kind of range we can get here for you. Like I said, I'm going to keep my eye on the battery, and I'm not even going to take it down past probably 60%. But this thing does have an amazing battery life. So we're going to stay in normal mode. Let's flip it into sport for just a minute, show you guys the top speed of this thing. Sport note mode is enabled. We are now doing 37 miles an hour. 37.8 miles an hour. That is cooking. Let's look around here. We are at 4,000 feet. We're doing 38 miles an hour at 4,000 feet. I've got to be really careful with this wind, guys. I would love to go farther right now and do a max range test. If I did one right now, which I might go ahead and do it on the next battery pack, I'm going to do it into the wind on the way out. So that way when you're coming back, you're going against the wind. But right now I'm still at 4 bars. I'm going to go ahead and hit right stick. 3, 2, 1, hit. 3, 2, 1, hit. Barely any latency issues. We should be able to zoom too, if I can figure out how. Let me see here. Somewhere on here there's a zoom function. I just don't know how you do it. It's also cool. Yeah, I can't figure out how. For some reason the zoom function, maybe it's because I know this thing has a zoom function. I gotta figure out how to use it, but it does have a 4x zoom. Maybe it's just in picture mode. No. Anyhow, we'll figure that out later. Down at the bottom, you can see the direction I'm heading in relation to myself. Right now we're at 74% battery. 5,000, 6,000 feet right now. We're still in sport mode. I'm going to flip it back into normal mode just to try to conserve some battery. Let's turn around and see how fast I can even come back. This wind is pretty wicked right now. Yeah, you always want to check this, because see what I'm saying? We're getting 20 miles an hour coming back, and we're going much faster the other way. Let's see what we can do in sport mode right now. Yeah, even in sport mode, we're looking at about 30, so we're doing 10 miles an hour less. So let's just go look around at some stuff. I'm not going to do a max range. Real quick, let's just talk. Make sure you guys are smart about these things, okay? Especially when you're in the wind. You do not want to get way out here where I'm at with this thing right now. You don't want to get out there to freaking 10,000 feet and have the wind be really heavy, because it will kill your battery on the return flight and you will not make it back. And these things are amazing tools that have so many uses, and you don't want to lose it to a maximum range test gone bad or anything like that. Make sure you have a spotter and all that. I've got like 15 spotters, you know, the whole way out here. And just do things the right way, at least somewhat, and make sure that you don't lose this sucker. So right now we're at 196 feet. Beautiful footage. Everything's good. Let's go see if we can find some wildlife here. How do I zoom this thing? Hang on a second. Double tap the screen. Maybe you can't zoom in sport mode. There's definitely a way to zoom. Well, to figure that out. I did it yesterday and I thought it was just right next to that button, but another cool thing is the function button. Double click the function button, goes all the way down. Double click it again, goes all the way back up. You can change those function settings. Looks like we have a train car down here. There, it's still doing the active track on things. Yeah, we got some railroad track. You guys want to try to land it on the railroad? What do we have around us right now? We're losing altitude. Let's look around our whole surroundings here. Look good to me. See what we're looking at here. This is just awesome though, how well this thing works. There's a cool little barn over there. Let's zip over to that little barn real quick. We are at 150 foot altitude, should be well above any obstacles in this area, and we're cruising on out. We're at 4,000 feet. Always face the controller to the drone. So right there, you can see that. It is very signal specific too. You can see that if I'm turning my body right now, and you can see I did have a weak signal warning pop up, but when I'm facing the drone, it's not too bad. We're down to 3 bars, so we are a little low. We are a little bit low. Right there at 4,000 feet, there must be something interfering. Kind of surprised actually that we're so low. Actually really surprised. Let's raise our altitude. I'm thinking that might be the issue. Let's lift it up to about 300 feet. There we go, there's our signal back. See, so the altitude has a huge effect on that, for sure. We're at 54% battery. Let's go ahead and click that return to home button. I hope you guys learned some stuff. Man, I wish I could learn how to zoom. How do you zoom? I'm clicking on the screen. Let's see what that little box is. Safety assistance mode, sideways flight is off. Turn that off. We got the return to home. Where is zoom? We're in video mode right now. We should just be able to zoom. Where is it? That's how you start a video. Stop a video. Sorry if this is boring for you guys, but I just really want to know how to zoom this thing. Weird. Let's go up into here. Camera. Very odd on the zoom, because I know, I'm almost positive you could do it. But anyhow, nonetheless, it doesn't seem to be there right now. Figure that out later. Let's zip on back to me. We're in sport mode. We're doing 29 miles an hour. This wind is kicking. 4,600 feet. I'd love to find a cow or something. See any cows? Cows, 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 where are you? We need to film you. See some wildlife somewhere maybe? Let's lose some altitude here and look around for some things and stuff. I'll get some actual footage here in a second. Right now we're filming in 4K, 30 frames per second, which is not really what I want to be doing. Let's go down here. We should be able to change that in our settings if we go to camera. Let's see here. Where's our camera settings? I'm still learning this thing, folks. We go into there. No, not there. We go into there. There we go. I'm going to go to 1080p. Okay, 30 frames per second. So that's what we're in now. That's all I really need, folks, is some 1080p for now. We're still heading on home. You can also go down here in your bottom left-hand corner to your maps, click on that. It'll give you a direct picture of where you're at and where you're trying to be. So yeah, we're heading pretty much beeline for ourselves right now. We're at 42% battery, and we are hauling butt now. We're doing 31 miles an hour. You can see us right there. Let's get out of that. Oh, crap. We went out of the whole thing for a second. You know, I didn't even follow my own rule either. Let me get out of that. Settings. Airplane mode enabled. Back into the DJI app. Still connected. Airplane mode's on. There we are right there. Let's come right back to me. I'm on the other side of this dam. Let's do a little cinematic shot right here. I'll show you guys that. See if we can get down to a lower altitude. We are at 100 feet. 100 feet. What's around us? Anything? Okay, there's our zoom. Now it popped back up for me. What the heck happened to it before? Does it go away when I reach a certain altitude? Let's see. I'm thinking it does. Maybe the zoom's only available in 1080p. Is that possible? Let's go into here. Okay, that was what it was wrong. I was in 4K, no zoom. So if we go into there, now I figured it out. You got 4K with zoom. 1 time, 2 times. You got 2 times zoom with 4K. And then when you go to 1080p, you got up to 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Okay? So that's your zoom. Let's do 4K with zoom, see how that looks. Get some actual footage here. If I can find the dam again. There it is. Let's lose some altitude. Bring it down. Let's bring it down to about 180. Pan up. We'll try a zoom with this. There's our zoom. Let's do it. Back up. That works pretty good. Alright, now right here we should still be at a pretty safe height. Now I'm going to hit record. We are recording, and we're going to just slowly move to the... Oh wait, let me hit tripod mode. Stop the recording. We're now in tripod mode. Now we should be nice and smooth with our movements. Hit record, and we'll see how this looks. We'll do a little cool shot. Nice. We'll see how that looks. I'll go ahead and give you guys that just as a little sample. And there I am. Should be right over there. Let's go ahead, and I'll keep filming this, and then in post-production I'll speed this part right here up, and that should look pretty cool. Lose some altitude. Lose an altitude, lose an altitude. 160 feet. Like I said, we're in 4K zoom. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out. Okay, we're zoomed back out. Some beautiful 4K footage here, and see how it looks. Pan up the gimbal, go around and just get some nice 4K. I don't even know if my phone can handle 4K, but we will see. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's Let's flip it into sport mode. Get on back here. See if we can do some fast stuff.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will...
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this screen recording, guys. That flight's over. We
Go
will see how
home.
long it was. That was a pretty average flight, probably. I don't know what this thing's trying to do. It's trying to return to home because the battery died. There I am. And then you can land it right in your hand. In any flight mode, just reach out. Don't get your hand under the propeller. Or in normal mode, just grab it and hit the down stick, and it will let you take it. And then if you want to launch it, you literally just hit the launch button. Hit that launch button, hold down the center of it, let go, it'll spool up,
The home point has
throw
been
it in the air,
updated. Please
and
check
it
it
will
on the
launch
map.
itself. Then to unlaunch, just put your hand under it, grab it, down stick, it'll calm down and it'll let you land. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm gonna go ahead and post it up. I hope you learned something. So we learned that the zoom feature is only available in certain video functions. And yeah, awesome machine, amazing controller, great experience. Be careful in the wind, folks. Remember, when you go out, you gotta come back.